Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, up high here like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dead on Dave, coming at you live from Germany for Dead on Dave Live. That's right. You guessed it. You are all Nostra dumbasses. That's right. Thank you very much for joining us. Hopefully we're going to have a very, very good time. Not hopefully. We are going to have a good time because it's your show tonight. It's all about you guys. I got a little bit I want to talk about with net neutrality, which I think is the easiest open and closed discussion in the history of anything. So I want to talk about that really quick, but really this is about you guys. Don't want to spend too much time prattling on about stuff with net neutrality and all that, because I think if you needed to explain to you too much why it's a good thing, well, then I might not be for you. I just might not be for you. So, because you want different things. You want different things. You want something that is completely stringent. Nobody can fucking make it. It's old world, new world stuff. We'll talk about just a little bit in just a moment. And then we're going to go right to Discord, right to your calls. Might even go to Skype. Might even take this shit to the Skype. That's right. Because considering I'm still paying for the number, might as well. So let's start with that. Let's start with net neutrality because it is a big story. And here's the thing about it. It's not. It's not. It's actually not. It's actually a rather small story. And here's why. Because it happens every year. This story comes up every year. Somebody is threatening the throttling or the passageways of the internet, which is essentially what we're talking about here. This is essentially what we're talking about, allowing some channels to be able to receive more traffic faster than others. And it's really about who's in control. And really, it's all about the FCC at the end of the day. And now they are going on and making a new ruling on old laws within net neutrality, which is kind of ridiculous because of the basis of even having the vote. The entire basis of having the vote, and this is from the chairman of the FCC or who's ever responsible for the vote, okay? It's essentially this. They acknowledge that the rules have worked so far to this point, but because of potential pitfalls down the road that are still yet unforeseen, we need to make changes now. What? We need to allow people to have throttling capabilities on the internet and essentially close down and shut up completely traffic lanes to people who might not have access to it on their own. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I think it is essentially the easiest open and closed argument in the world. I don't see how you could be on the other side of net neutrality. And that might be the problem. I may not be able to have a completely, for the first time, I may not be able to have a fair and unbiased conversation about net neutrality. Because if you have a different opinion on it, I might just think you're fucking retarded or you're evil. Because it's just like the only reasons to be against the ability to, or if you want to control the flow of traffic and how different this is so ridiculous to me. It's so ridiculous. If you want to control that for your own means, I just don't see how it's not evil. It's just like, I don't see how it's not negative. Like, because there is clear conflict of interest because people in general have agenda. It's just nobody is completely 100% fair. Everybody's going to have some sort of bias or things that they may not like, or they can be swayed by other people and other means. It's just, they have the system now where it falls under a certain regulation, and now they want to change it to fall under another regulation so it can be fucked with. So it can be fucked with. And free internet. That's it. That's really it at the end of the day. Free internet, let the flows be. And it's not free internet as you get the internet, and nobody has to pay anything. That's not what we're talking about. The ability to be able to access flows of data equally is what we're talking about. And that's why it's an important conversation. So that's all I wanted to say on it. I don't really have a lot else to say because I'll just start screaming. I'll just start screaming. If you want to hear a much better take on it, I highly recommend checking out Phil DeFranco's show on it. He did a really, really great job of talking about it in conjunction with what John Oliver did the other night, who I'm not usually a big fan of because I think his politics are very askew, but he can be very funny. And when he gets on a good topic, he can tear shit apart in a really, really, really straightforward manner. So I highly recommend you checking out both those things. I think it'll help you understand if you're not exactly sure what net neutrality is and why it's important and why it can affect you and the people that you care about on the internet. So that's all I have. Let's go right to Discord. Jump on into my waiting the call if you have questions, comments, concerns, hopes, dreams, loves, likes, quips, quotes, anecdotes, whatever you got. I want to hear it. It's your show tonight, and I want to know what's going on in that beautiful fucking mind of all you crazy bastards. Now, keep in mind, I am very tired tonight, and I am in a metric butt ton of pain. My ankle is absolutely killing me. We did 3.5 hours of the Pokemans. We had an epic pull, by the way. We pulled an epic card, one of the top 10 rarest cards in all of Steam Siege, which is awesome, man. That was really cool. It's the best pull. It's the best card I've ever pulled, at least since I was a kid when it was first gen stuff. Pretty cool stuff there. I highly recommend you check out that video. Let's go right to Discord. We'll also probably end up opening up Skype. The Wolf of Flinders Street. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hello, Dave. How you doing?
Oi, what's up?
I'm happy to talk about the net neutrality stuff. Actually, being from Australia, we don't seem to have any regulation against that at all.
Yeah. Oh, we got a donation. Hold on one second. Speaking of money, hold on. Mark Davies donated $2.50. Tommy's mine, boy. If you come inside someone, then they are yours. So back off, fatty. Well, okay. You can have his sweet, sweet anus. I'll take his mouth. I think that's completely fair. I think it's fair. I don't know what the problem is. Thank you for your donation, Mark Davis. Please continue, Mr. Aussie Man.
Can I get in on that as well?
What, you want an orifice?
Yeah.
You can pick an orifice, but I don't know how much is left. I mean, like pee hole, but you'd have to be pretty small to get up in that shit. I'm just saying, you might not want to make that claim. What do you got for me, buddy?
I don't know. I've been up all bloody night and
What are you doing? You raging, or are you hoping that fucking snakes and spiders and alligators and crocodiles and goddamn little koala bears don't come and fucking molest you and shit? I mean, what's going on? Because everything in Australia wants to kill you.
Carrying in a Word document, actually. University wants to kill me.
That's even worse, buddy. That's even a slower death. My God. Just awful. Just awful.
So I got to explain. I got to show something to my tutor in the next 6 hours. So.
Well, why are you calling into my horrible show?
It's called procrastination.
Ah, very nice. Well, what do you got?
Like I was here earlier.
You got anything?
Well, I just found it interesting. I haven't heard much about the net neutrality stuff, but I have. In Australia, we get throttled all the time. We get we don't get free internet everywhere. We have to pay $50, I think, and you might get 100 gig a month. You
have tiers. Yeah, we kind of have something similar to like that in Germany. But it's all pay for play. Like if you can afford, that's not exactly what we're talking about. There's a little bit differences in it and how it's divvied up. That's service providers as far as individualized stuff, but the ability to have certain access of information, not necessarily what you're using per month, but access to information. Like if I want to go to a certain site, and I'm here and you're somewhere else, my ability to get there faster than you or slower than you, or in some cases, not even all. That's more of what we're talking about. It's closing off the lanes and access to people being able to go to certain places. That's more what we're talking about.
Okay, so the censorship in some degree.
Like that's the thing. Net neutrality covers such a wide spectrum, and you don't want ISPs being able to jack up certain rates and certain prices on different tiers and give sweetheart deals to other big corporations as well. So it does fall into that category as well. There's a lot to it. So what's your personal experience with it? Because I know a lot of people in Australia, and you all have shit internet, just awful, man.
I might do I usually do a speed test, and it's about 1 Mbps. So it's slow. It's you can get 25 only now, but that's still like nowhere near compared to where anyone is. Really.
I don't know. It's better than mine probably. My internet is shit. It's awful, but it's not because Germany is trying to fuck us. It's because I live in a very ancient town.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of...
Sketch donated $2. Can you give us any insight on the ray gun interview? Also, it and should be treated as a public utility. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll talk about the Chris ray gun thing in just a few moments. Anything else for me, Mr. Osse?
No, Dave, I'll let you go. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. I appreciate that, man. You have yourself a good night, and good luck with your homework, good sir.
Thank you.
Hey, if you quote me on anything in your, like, if you give me a name drop in your paper and show it to me, I will, I won't give you anything, but I'll think you're cool. Okay?
I'll let you know if I do something.
Work the word copious into your homework. Yes. There you go. Now we're cooking with gas. They'll think you're smart. What's that?
I don't know. It's a bit of an extravagant word to use in a journalism assignment.
Oh, no, it's perfect. In a journalism assignment? Oh, no. Because as a journalist, you inherently are supposed to take copious amounts of notes. So you're wonderful right there. Boom. Boom. You're good. All right. Thanks a lot, buddy. Have a good night.
Catch you later.
Take it easy. Good stuff. All right. So we got a question about the Chris ray gun interview. Yes, we interviewed Chris ray gun last night. Tommy C put that out, so I don't think it's a big deal that I confirmed that. We talked for about an hour and 20 minutes, and it's going to be a very interesting interview. It's going to be a very interesting interview, and I'm looking forward to you guys hearing it. That's all I could give you. That's all I can give you. Can't give you any more than that. Let's go to another caller. We're going to go right back to Discord. Sean, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
All right, Dave. So, okay. Well, hey, the donation. I didn't use your what is it? The super chat this time. I actually donated right. So.
Thank you. I disabled it. I disabled super chat. It's done.
I noticed that forced me to get my PayPal shit in order, you asshole.
I helped you. What are you talking about? PayPal makes the world go round, player. I helped you.
Well, no, I completely understand, and I would much rather support you in the way you want to be supported. It was just my reason why I used that super chat is my PayPal was just fucking trash from my old account, and I had to refigure out the email. But it's okay. I made up a new one, and I donated because, God damn it, I support your awesome fucking show.
I fucking fucking like that. I like your enthusiasm too. Money, I love it. Yes. Capitalism.
I gotta work on this voice for that podcast, brother. You know how it is.
Yeah, you got to keep that shit going. You got to get that stuff together. Get yourself some voice spray. Do some warm up stuff. Maybe sing an aria or two. You'll be good to go, brother. You'll be good to go.
Right. So, okay. So net neutrality.
Yeah.
Are we talking specifically the states?
No, honestly, I'm not trying to talk about it all that much. I just want to make a couple notes on it. This show is not about net neutrality. It was just something I wanted to open up with. Just in general, it's a generalization.
Yeah. Okay, I just think
it's a world issue right now. It's not just a states issue anymore.
Right. Well, I mean, like I say, it really differs on which country you're in. A lot of people have different stuff. Like you talked about Germany and how it's a little bit different. But like in the States, though, it's just like, man, it shouldn't. Nobody should have to be paid for a catered service. I don't think. I just think it should be you pay this certain. Everybody, whether you're rich or poor, pay a certain amount and you get the same service.
Well, I agree with that to an extent. I do think that if you're willing or able to pay for a different level of service as far as how much data you're able to use a month, download services, things like that, and also because not all internet lines are created equal, I can attest to that. I mean, not everybody has the best internet lines where they're available, so different pricing points are going to be needed and necessary. But it should never, ever, 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 ever dictate where you're able to go and how readily and freely you're able to get there. That's a different conversation altogether.
100%. Now, I mean, I do take a little bit more of an extreme stance. I mean, I do understand that, like, especially in the States, there's a lot of rural areas, so you don't really have the same kind of access, or you should be expected to pay a little less for the amount of, internet coverage that there's a certain population that it takes utilities, right? I still think there should be like a certain kind of a set tier system for it.
Well, and to an extent there already is. The bigger issue here is if they change the status of what net neutrality is, basically what they're going to be able to do is go to Comcast being able to say, okay, Sprint, well, now we're going to give you, if you're going to pay this much money, we're going to give you this big of a highway for traffic. And we'll just give Verizon this big of a highway for traffic. I'm just pulling those names out of a hat. It's crooked shit is what it is. If you're willing to pay me more, not only will I give you a greater access route, but I might fuck over Larry, Curly, and Mo to do it. That's more what we're talking. That's where the problem lies.
See, right. You're 100% right. They're trying to, I would say, change the definition of what net neutrality is.
That's exactly what they're doing. Yeah.
Right. So that way that's easier for them to do that. Let's say that, we don't like X website, and this, say Comcast doesn't like X website. So we're going to favor a different website, effectively squashing any and all business. So when they make the argument that changing this net neutrality rule is pro-business, it's snake oil.
Oh, it is. I mean? It's certainly not pro-business. It's pro-crooked. Is what it is.
Exactly.
It's pro-corruption. Exactly. It's allowing the ability, it's giving the ability for corruption to take a deeper seat into what we're already talking about as far as internet business as we know it. It's allowing it to get a deeper fucking entrenchment. And there's already corruption.
With all due respect, anybody who disagrees with this assertion or this this opinion about net neutrality is just inherently wrong. Lacking of knowledge on the issue, or just crooked.
I don't want to call anybody too bad of names, to be honest, but I'm with you on that because I have a hard time. And you know me, I think look, I'm not always right. I'm probably fairly fucking stupid, to be honest. But the one thing I don't think anybody could ever accuse me being of is unfair. I try to see both sides on everything, and I try to come to the best conclusion that I can. I try to explain things as freely and openly as I fucking possibly can. Right. This, I just can't see the other side of that is not crooked, that is not fucking evil. That's it.
Tommy said, you can only be objected to a point. A fact is a fact, and this is a fucking fact.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't really take a side one way or another on this. It's like, it's either the right way or you're heading the wrong way, in my opinion. So I have to. I don't want to I don't really want to call people names or anything like that because that's not what we're about. You're 100% more fair than anything. So it's just one of those things, But I would have to say, man, you are a smart guy. There might be smarter people out there, but let's put it this way, Dave. I value your opinion even higher than clowns.
Wow. Jesus Christ. I appreciate my balls being licked, but that's a hell of a fucking statement, and I do appreciate that. And my balls are dry, but now they're a little bit more moist. You're a good man. You got anything else for me, Mr. Sean? I'm going to take some other calls.
Sir, open it up. It's all good.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Bye.
Good stuff. Now, I know somebody's going to eventually come in here and be like, I take the other side. Am I evil? I'm going to tell you, yes. Yes, you are, Crooky Miss Crookerson. Dave, I don't agree with what you're saying. I'm going to copy strike you. Okay, go ahead. Have fun. Copyright strike me. Go ahead. I'm the devil. Y'all. All right, let's go to another caller. I've seen Weed in here for a while. Let's bring in Weed. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Well, hello there.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm gonna also add on to what you were saying.
I knew
about,
I
like,
shouldn't
the
have let off
tiers.
with net neutrality. I knew I shouldn't have done it because I knew everybody was going to talk about it the rest of the show. I fucking know it. I wanted this to be an open forum, let everybody talk about whatever story they want. Now, all anybody wants to talk about is
Well, I
net
mean, it's a good
neutrality.
topic. So
It's a great topic, but it's also a played out topic. It really is. I'll tell you why. This happens every year. It happens for the last 4 years. If you look back, it's almost like fucking clockwork too. It always happens in like April, May, or June. There's like a quarter where it fucking happens, where net neutrality becomes this hot button issue because some fuckhead, usually a former lobbyist for another form of media, gets in power, finds a new loophole, or tries to make an inherent change to what's already happening for absolutely no fucking reason. And almost always it gets squashed, and I think this is going to get squashed as well. But it happens every single year. But please go ahead.
okay. So basically, I have I have charter internet, and at this time of the year, it's pretty slow. And as you said before, it's just I can't really describe what you were saying. So I'm multitasking at the same time. So this
okay.
isn't really working out.
You guys are about to witness like one of my only drinks of soda in like 3 weeks. I needed something to drink and I have nothing else around me, and there was a bottle of soda laying here. But it's 0 sugar. Well, don't see what it is because I don't want to advertise anybody. Wait, always Coca-Cola. Sorry, please continue.
Okay. Instead of talking about that, I have a story to read you. It's very important. Here we go. I'm gonna crack like nobody's watching and eat like I skipped lunch. Why? Because Red Lobster's Crab Fest is back. I'm diving into so much
stop.
crab-
Wait.
Yes.
What are you
yes.
doing? Why are we doing this?
This is
No.
I
It's
made
an
a
advertisement.
story.
It's an
No,
advertisement.
no,
It's an advertisement.
no.
It's
It's not. It's
commercial.
not an advertisement.
It is a totally.
It's not an
Yes,
advertisement.
sure it is. It's not a
What are you
story.
talking about?
It's complete advertisement. I mean, look,
No,
if
no,
anybody
no,
can
no,
appreciate
no.
crabs, it's me. Not only do I like to eat them, but I currently have them. So I can appreciate anything crab related. But I can't let you do that.
No, but no. You say I made the story.
No, you made an advertisement.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you. Well, actually, no, I kind of hate your guts, and
I hate myself too. It's
you
fine.
should masturbate ferociously.
Wait,
if you
can
accidentally,
can I do
because
one thing
look,
before I
I
go?
want you to masturbate so hard where you might accidentally rip your dick off, because I think that's what you deserve. What's the
I
last thing
popped a
you want?
vein once.
Oh, nice.
Okay, here's what I have to say.
You're fired. You're fired. And you know, why do I deal with people like that? I don't. You know what you're getting. This is what you're gonna get. Delete. Obsolete. I appreciate that he dropped the bass on me, though. That was kind of sweet. By the way, people who did donate tonight, you guys bought a pack of cards that will be opened on my next Pokemon stream. We got an entire booster box of Steam Siege, and you guys are supporting that wonderfully. So I've got it marked down, and because every $5, it counts here too. Because it would be kind of like douchebaggery of me to be like, well, no, it's only the money that's in the Pokemon streams. I could do that, but that doesn't feel right to me. So you guys bought a pack that will be open on my next Pokemon stream, which will probably be tomorrow. So thank you for that. And any other monies that we do get will accrue to that as well. Let's go ahead and get right back into the colors. Dated Rhyme 713. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Thank you very much, Dave. I was going to talk about net neutrality.
Oh, fuck me in the beard. Go ahead.
Dude, hear me out. I was going to talk about it, and then you was like, "Oh, it's a load of bollocks," and people.
No, it's fine. It's completely fine. I don't mind.
I think it's a load of
bollocks.
To be honest, the
Really?
FCC, if you're listening, come at me, bro. I see it like that at the end of the day. Anonymous fought for shit 10 years ago like this. You've got people like I'm going to shout him out now. Big up Dan Bull. He did a rap about net neutrality, calling the FCC out for this shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't really going to talk about that. I was going to say, I was talking about crab. Have you ever tried crab rangoon?
You know, why are you the second fucking caller who's talking about crabs in a row?
Well, because
Second
you
caller.
talk about crabs and you
No,
like food.
I do. I like food,
And-
but I don't need. If this is gonna turn into a Red Lobster thing, I'm gonna kick you right in the dick hole. Like right in
No,
the dick hole. Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
what's
gonna
Red
right in the
Lobster?
dick hole. I don't know. The last
Dude,
fucking cunt was doing a
like, I
goddamn
wanna know.
ad. So all right, what? Go ahead. Tell me about crabs. Do you have them
All right,
currently?
so
Which hooker gave
no.
them to you? Show me on the doll where the toothless hooker touched you.
Dave, I'm 17, sweetie. I probably don't want to be messing around with hookers. Second of all, crab rangoon is basically like crab in pastry with cheese. It's originally the meme is from Far Cry 4, and I'm gonna spoil this now. We're getting a Far Cry 5, ladies and gentlemen. I've just dropped the bomb, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
You know, I hate you.
I love you too, Dave.
All right, get out of here,
Dave,
David.
me and you have a loving, understanding relationship. You don't love me, and I don't fucking understand you, mate. Peace.
Yeah, there you go. Peace. Good job. Yeah. Now, from now on, we have a fucking. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have a give and take relationship. I give you shit and you take it. It was better when, like, I would have said it when he was still here. Oh man, my show is awful. Let's bring in another caller, Mr. Worm. No, Mr. Glowworm. That's better than a regular worm. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got? Fuck you, Mr. Glowworm. I hope that your fucking light dies in a cave of solitude. Oh, God, this will be great. My name, Jeff. Fuck off. You're live with Dead on Dave.
Hello. Yes.
Oh, no, jerky
No,
boys.
no,
No,
no.
we're not doing jerky boys. No, we're not. Here, talk to Gizmo. Fuck you. Fuck you. We're not doing jerky boys. We're not doing it. No, we're not doing it. I'm not letting it happen.
Okay, this is a Christian household. You don't say stuff like that to me.
You like lick my taint?
Okay.
Like that? Stuff like that? Do you want to lick my taint?
Maybe a little.
All right, maybe
Okay.
a little. Get out of here.
So
Jesus
here's what I have to
Christ.
say.
You got nothing. No. What, are you going to drop the beat on me again? No. What the fuck? Mr. Glowworm, you're still here. Do you have anything or are you dead?
No, I had the wrong push to talk.
Okay.
button.
If you try
I'm
to
here.
sell me crabs or if you
I
try
don't want
to
to sell you crap.
Okay, if you start talking in an Indian accent to me, or if you do anything else that I don't like, I'm going to make sure I put a hot pincer right in your dick hole. Okay, I just want you to understand that. Do we have an understanding? Do you agree to these terms?
I agree.
Oh, wow, he agreed to let me put a fucking hot pincer, I'm not even sure what that is, in his dick hole. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a live one. What do you got for me? You're live with Dead on Dave.
First, did you see Phil's Q&A video today?
I did see his video, which essentially was the exact same thing that the slides that somebody else had sent me, the caller from the Catch 33 live show, that Tommy ended up smashing a keyboard against his head over. It was essentially the same thing. I thought it was a little bit better done. Honestly, I think Phil has answered all the questions. I think
Has your opinion changed?
no,
Like,
my
do
opinion
you-
is the exact same it's always been. I trust Phil DeFranco for the most part. I don't think he's going to fuck people over. I never did think he was going to fuck people over. I think he was completely okay. I have no problem with anybody getting a Patreon, and I have no problem with him going to the public to fund this endeavor. The motherfucker he got health and dental for his people. He's getting health and dental for his people. Okay, let's give Philly a fucking break.
I agree with you that anyone should be allowed to make a Patreon, but I don't think he's making a CNN network.
He's
I
calling
think
it a news network. So that's the thing. He once again in that video used the word news network, and no, it's not going to be CNN. It's not. But it's going to be something where there's going to be multi-layered, which he used those wording as well, multi-layered content. And they're going to be doing a lot of trial and error in the public eye, which I don't have a problem with as long as he is upfront with his Patreons about that, which he has been. So I'm okay with it.
He did imply that he was going to grow and branch out more. It didn't seem like he was implying CNN level. I was just curious as to whether or not your opinion about it had changed.
No, I still feel fine about it. And even if it was never going to be a CNN thing, hey, look, he's just used the word news network, which is a very vague and malleable term. It can mean whatever you want at the end of the day. But he seems to have a vision of journalism in the way that he feels it should be. And a lot of people, at least 15,000 people, share that vision. And I've been okay with it since the jump. I'll continue to be okay with it until he fucks people. And the second he fucks people, well, then we'll have a different conversation. So,
Fair enough.
all right, Mr. Glowworm, anything else? Good call, buddy.
That's it. How we going?
Take it easy. I'm glad that he didn't try to sell me crabs. Let's bring in Super Tobes. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
How you doing, Dave?
Well, before you get to wait. Before you get to anything, you know what I'm about to say, don't you? You know I've been waiting on you to call because come on, you know what this is. Are
you gonna gloat?
A little bit, because your cunt went and made a cunt of himself, didn't he? Even you've got to admit he made a cunt of himself the other night on the fire after this commie thing. Come on, dude, call me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
What a cunt. What do you think I was gloating about? What was I gloating about?
I thought you were going to talk about the movie trivia.
Oh, no. I already beat that into the ground, just like I beat you into the ground on trivia night.
Oh, my God.
Yes. No, I was talking about your cunt of a fucking comic hero, Mr. Oh, God, what a cunt.
Colbert.
Oh, God, what a cunt bear. I'm going to call him Cunt Bear from
what
now
the
on.
fuck?
Jesus Christ, man. That was like the absolute worst fucking set of shit I've ever heard on the comedy. Like, he could have criticized the comedy thing in a whole different way, but instead he takes the one line from an actually fairly well-written thing that Trump sent to comedy and goes, does he have to make everything about it? Shut the fuck up. Stephen Colbert's a whiny cunt.
Yeah. Okay,
whiny cunt.
But did you see the rest of the episode of the Daily Show?
No.
Oh, it was great. It was
He
phenomenal.
lost,
Jon
man.
Stewart was on.
I don't like Jon Stewart much either.
John Oliver. Oh my
I'm
God,
not a Jon
Dave.
Stewart guy, yeah.
Dave.
No, I'm not.
Dave.
No, I'm not. He's okay. He can be funny, but he's also a little shit. And John Oliver by the way, do you notice that there's a theme for all of your heroes? I think I noticed the theme as well.
Liberals!
Just a little bit.
Yeah. They were like doing a sketch, like a reunion sketch for like the Daily Show, and they're like, all right, the show is about to start, and they huddle together, and they put their hands together, and they scream in unison, "Liberal agenda!" And it was the funniest shit ever.
That is kind of funny, but again, that's that whole self-aware protection thing. There's no protection. You're still douchebags. Still douchebags.
I know.
What do you got for me, Mr.
I know,
Toad?
but I still love them.
I know, it's okay. And I don't. Here's the thing. Here's the difference between me and probably some of your liberal buddies. I don't look at you any different because of who you like or what your fucking agenda is. Does not bother me at all. I still think you're a fantastic kid. What do you got for me, buddy?
Thank you. What? I kind of forgot.
Oh, fuck me in the beard. Hold on.
I
Well,
just
think about it for a
watched,
second. Kachale Mapman says, Dave, do you know me as the guy who promoted your wrestling code? I do now. I think he's talking about promo code Dead on Dave, which saves you 10% over at WrestleCrate.uk. I believe he means that the exact same WrestleCrate that you have 2 days to sign up for if you want to get May's box that will give you a Kenny Omega item. Kenny fucking Omega, the cleaner, and 3 autographs plus a shirt plus other goodies, probably another DVD. I got a whole fucking stack of them here. All kinds of great stuff. I think that's what you're talking about. Dead on Dave over at WrestleCrate.uk, right in the description box. Go click the link and use my code. Help me out. Thank you. Go ahead. Did I help you remember? Do you remember? Do you got it?
Sell out.
Yeah, I am. I need money. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. I need money, dude. Fuck it. Give me. I will fucking
I
show
understand
anything.
with the adpocalypse
I'm
and shit.
telling you, man. I'll take another swig of Coca-Cola right now if that'll help me get fucking ads. Give me that Coke. I need a drink of Coke. It's refreshing just for the fat guy needs in a hot day. Wait, hold on.
What's up with the crabs?
I don't know. Some assholes keep calling in about crabs.
Fucking hell.
Boy,
Coca-Cola. That hits the spot. See, they should totally hire me. Oh, I didn't have the label showing. All right, what do you got for me, Tobes?
All right, so I was just watching the the first Alien movie, like right before I hopped on. And I noticed something with Ridley Scott's direction that has drastically changed over his filmmaking career. And you could argue if it's for the good or for the bad. But I've noticed that there is an elegance to the horror that, Alien had. But once you watch this, the Alien Covenant trailer, you notice this very lowest common denominator horror cliches most of the time. Do you think this affects the Ridley Scott's reputation as a filmmaker, or does it not? Does it just make him is it the same level but different playing field?
No, I don't think it messes with his legacy, and I'll tell you why. Because Ridley Scott, he created the cliches that you're talking about. And the thing about Covenant, from what I've read a bunch of reviews on it, some people who've already seen it and they've written reviews about it, they talk about how Ridley Scott very much tries to go back to the original Alien roots in this movie. So a lot of the cliches that you see in the trailer is actually homages to the style that he really helped create. So I appreciate that. I think some of the things that he has done, which I don't really appreciate about how his style has changed, is he went the opposite. If you look at Prometheus in particular, that was a movie that tried so hard to be smart that it ended up being stupid. And that's a problem that I've seen more in his, not so much his directing style, because I think it's been fairly consistent, but his visions for his movies is he's tried to go a more highbrow. It almost seems like he's doing it as it like defiance of how the horror genre has gone over the past 15, 20 years, where it's gone, everybody's gone lowest common denominator, everyone's gone cheap thrills, and tried to do what he did, but in a really, really corny and hokey, campy fucking way. And honestly, I think that he's always had a problem with Alien 2. I think when Carpenter comes in and takes your characters, your story, your setting, your mood, and says, fuck it, it should have been an action movie, and arguably succeeds pretty fucking well. Yeah. Where Alien 2 fails as a horror movie, it certainly succeeds as an action movie. So it's...
Well, it was kind of intentional. Yeah. It's jump from horror
director,
to action.
Yeah. Different director.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Cameron. Did I say Carpenter? I meant Cameron. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I said Carpenter. No, that's a big one to me, man, because these are legends we're talking about. These are gods. They're gods.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
Like Keemstar.
Yeah. Oh God. Wait, you mean Captain Delete? Is that what you mean, Mr.
Captain
Obsolete?
Delete? Yeah.
Are you looking forward to the new Alien movie, Covenant?
Yeah, I am. What's her name? The main actress in it. I'm a really big fan of her.
I can't believe I said Carpenter. I'm such a fucking dickbag. I can't believe I said fucking Carpenter. I love John Carpenter, by the way. I'm a fucking mark for John Carpenter. I'll watch anything John Carpenter.
I don't think I've seen any of his movies though.
What do you mean? You've never seen?
I don't. Wait.
You never seen?
Help me recall some of his movies.
Big Trouble in Little China. Escape from LA, Escape from New York.
Oh, yeah. I've seen Escape from LA, unfortunately.
The Thing.
Oh, yeah, shit. Okay.
He's responsible for Halloween. I mean,
I'm an idiot. Sorry, I'm an idiot.
This is. I'm just saying. This is a horror guy. You know? I'm just saying. Holy shit.
Really, my horror guys are Wes Craven and what's his name? Oh, fucking hell. Justin. No. The guy from the Conjuring series.
Oh, yeah.
He's directing Aquaman. How can I forget his name? James Wan.
Oh, James Wan.
James Wan.
That's right.
Yeah. He's directing Aquaman now, which looks outstanding.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Who'd ever fucking thought that someone can make a good Aquaman movie? I mean, the fruitiest.
What, with
Like,
Jason
I don't
Momoa?
say this as a negative connotation, but like nobody likes Aquaman. He's a fruit ball. Nobody fucking likes the guy at all. He's not even a gay character, but people still think he's a fruit. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it in a negative connotation. I'm not being like, oh, what a queer. I don't mean it like that.
It's because when the character started, he wasn't very taken very serious.
Look, for one, his orange and
Most of
green
his
outfit
dialogue.
totally clashed, and it never looked good. All right, ever, like ever. I don't know what he was
actually
thinking.
looked good in the New 52.
No, that's true. You're right about that. No, you
yeah.
are right about that. They did change
But
that.
when it started, the character was kind of a joke, even to the writers that were writing him. I mean, look at most of his early dialogue. It was
God.
it was the worst thing to be written ever. And a lot of people sadly have written off Aquaman as this campy character, when in raw reality, at this point in time, he's just an outstanding, complex character.
Well,
Who's
you know how you change perception? Jason fucking Momoa. That's how you fucking
Yeah.
do it. That's how you do it. Get Khal Drago. That's what you do. Okay?
Yeah, he looks amazing. Do you know they had to?
I'd have
his
sex with
hair
that guy.
and the
I'm
beard.
just saying. I'm throwing it out. I would have sex with that guy. I'm married, been married for 14 years, but I would do just completely
Ben
unacceptable.
Affleck,
I'm telling you, man. Yeah.
Ben Affleck is the epitome of hot in the DC universe. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
when he takes off that bat mask and that hair is kind of a bit fuzzy and he has that scruff. Oh God.
You're lucky that he's no longer with Jennifer Garner. You might actually have a shot now. He's one of your liberal buddies. Hey, you might be able to get in there with Mr. Affleck, huh?
Yeah.
Benny.
Ben, I just disagree with him on Islam.
I think everybody disagrees with Ben Affleck on Islam. I think it's gotten to the point where Ben Affleck disagrees with Ben Affleck on fucking Islam.
Yeah. Fucking A.
Holy shit, it's pretty great.
Uh,
Do you got anything else for me, Mr. Super Tubbs? I want to get to a couple more callers.
no, thanks, Dave.
I love talking movies with you, buddy. You got a great movie mind, and hopefully one day I'll be able to see some of your actual films, because I think you're going to do great things.
Thank you so much.
Just don't
I really
be
needed
don't
to
be a
hear
liberal
that right
fuck. Don't be a liberal fuck. Don't make your movies
no,
liberal.
I don't. Fuck,
Okay.
I don't want to hammer down an agenda.
Good.
I hate that in every single movie I
Then
watch.
you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I loved the TV series 13 Reasons Why, because it sheds light on mental health and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I despised it for the amount of, I need a safe space. I need a shit like that. And
Subtlety is good. Subtlety is good.
Subtlety is
Okay.
good, but they ram it down your throat, and I don't,
You don't
like
want
that.
that,
I mean, if the purpose of the art is a political agenda, then yeah, sure. But when you're trying to sit through a blockbuster movie or a mainstream TV show, and all you hear is that there's more than one gender and there's more than two genders, I like.
The funny thing is, I used to think this was all bullshit. Like, I used to think, well, you know what? Maybe shows don't do what a lot of people fucking say. And then I watched the first episode of season 2 of Fuller House, and I had to listen to this little fucking terrible child actor tell me about how the world was going to shit. I almost hung myself. I almost fucking hung myself. It was awful. It really drove me crazy. But here's the reality. There's a lot of people who call in here and talk about a lot of things, and not all of them have the passion, even a tenth of the passion that you have for your projects. So if there is any discouraging going on in your life about what your path is when it comes to creating, tell them and tell anybody else, even if it's yourself, that Dead on Dave says to go suck a copious cock. Because let me tell you, kid, you have passion, you got drive, and you have a good mind for movies. Do your thing and people will watch. Okay, bud?
Thank you.
No problem, man.
You're gonna make me cry now.
That's all right. I'm gonna cry too. We'll weep together. What we'll do is we'll take some fucking some napkins, we'll shove it down in our vaginas, and we'll make sure they're nice and clean and cleaned up for tomorrow. Okay, buddy?
All right.
Have a good night.
Thank you, Dave. My
Thank
mom's
you.
getting restless. I need to leave.
All right, take it easy.
Bye.
All right, let's go to Nerd. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, buddy?
Sorry,
Thank you for your
sorry
donations
if,
earlier, by the way.
Oh, good show, man. I appreciate all the hard work you're doing.
Thank you, man.
But this question might be a little bit late. I didn't catch your Catch 33 live show the other day, so stop me if I'm still on the beat. When this whole Philip DeFranco thing first came out, the first thing that I got to read of the situation was, first off, everything's really speculation, right?
Everything
I mean,
is,
okay, so it makes the story a little more juicier, right? Because it's speculation. Oh, potentially, you know. But the real read that I got off this was a huge leader behind that major cause of speculation is DJ Killer Keemstar.
Well, yeah, no shit. And why do you think that is?
And I'll get to that.
Oh,
and
please.
someone who has a stake in all of this, whether he likes it or not, is DJ Killer Keemstar, because isn't he a major competitor to Philly D, right?
Oh,
yeah. And so if Philly D succeeds and basically kicks everyone's ass and goes like, yeah, you know,
which he's already doing. He's already.
Which is I'm so like secluded. I follow like 20 guys on YouTube, so like I don't really know what's going on.
Let me ask you a simple question. I'm going to ask you a very simple question. Is 5.5 bigger than 1.8?
Absolutely.
Phil D wins.
Absolutely.
Philly D wins.
And that's what I was saying. I won that. I mean, I'm glad that I got to ask you, because I think I would probably want your take on it a little more than some of the other guys. But that was my first thing, was the major guy who's almost pushing all this speculation, right?
He's led the charge.
Okay, so I'm glad I'm right in that.
You're 100% right.
That's my whole argument. That's my whole argument, is if Keem is correct, he benefits the most.
Absolutely.
If Keem is wrong, he gets his ass kicked.
No, here's the thing.
Hardcore.
If Keem is wrong, it doesn't matter, because Keem's always wrong about this type of shit.
That's true. I mean, that's his goal, is to
nobody
take a shot
takes
in the dark.
Keemstar seriously. Nobody. He thinks people do, but the reality is more people have this conversation about why his fucking motivations are flawed and inherently fucking self-serving. Almost everybody has this conversation, because this is the real reason why Keemstar should not be leading any fucking cause, because his motivations are always in question, because nobody can point to anything that he does selflessly. Everything eventually, inevitably, comes down to him. And he might be like, oh, that's bullshit. It is not bullshit. It is fucking fundamental, and everybody sees it.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't hate Keem at all.
Neither do I don't like him, but I don't hate him.
No, exactly. It was just that was a big thing that I thought was, isn't that a little fishy that this guy's got a huge stake either way this goes, you know what I mean? Sure. Also, like, do a callback from the last caller. The fact, Dave, that you knew what the movie Big Trouble in Little China is the coolest thing ever. Because that's
one of my favorite movies of all time, man.
It's my favorite. It's same. And everyone I say, like, hey, do you know this movie? They don't know what it, like, they're like, huh? Who's that? What's that? I'm like, dude, Kurt Russell's in it. It's great.
Dude, yes, Kurt Russell. Now, he doesn't have the beard that he had in fucking The Thing, which is unfortunate. Yeah. But look, there's 3 movies that are on my list, like, go to, have to watch, absolutely love, and always make me smile. You got, well, 4 really. Big Trouble, Ghostbusters, fucking The Princess Bride, and finally Barry Gordy's Last Dragon. Because Bruce Leroy, bitches, Bruce Leroy.
Okay, to touch on The Thing briefly, so have you heard the fan theory of the last like 30 seconds of the movie?
Which one?
Pardon me. I can't remember his name. I haven't watched it, but when Kurt Russell hands the black guy the sip of whiskey or whatever, the fan theory is that it's actually one of the Molotovs from earlier that Kurt Russell was making, because if it's The Thing, he won't know what liquor tastes like, so he'll drink gasoline.
Oh.
And so, the movie ends with the guy taking a sip of it, kind of grinning and smiling, and then Kurt Russell like almost like having a really like and then it cuts out. And so the theory was he figured out that's him.
That's pretty cool.
Right.
That's interesting.
It's a cool theory.
That is a cool theory.
And before we end it, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I wanted to know, like Middle Earth, like, are you a big fan? Would you ever do trivia on that?
Let me explain. Let me answer that question with a question to my wife. Babe, tell everybody what our first date was. Lord of the Rings 2. That's right. That's
Wow.
Yes, I am a big
the
Lord of the
worst
Rings
one of all of them too.
Yeah, basically. But still, yes,
No,
I am a Lord of
it's
the
a
Rings
good-
guy. It is the worst. It's the weakest of the three films. It is the weakest of the three films. But I'm a big.
That's
What
awesome,
do you mean
man.
It's not a big choice.
No, you didn't have a big choice at the movie theater. They only played 2 movies.
Oh yeah, I know, but I mean, I would have dragged you anywhere to see Lord of the Rings too. I really wanted to see that. You kidding me? No, yeah, I'm a big Lord of the Rings guy.
That's awesome, man. Well, I think that wraps it up for me. I just bought NHL 2017 so I can whoop Tommy's ass. in
Sweet,
it,
go
so-
beat his ass, and every time, are you going to be on headphones with him? Are you going to be like talking to him when you play him?
Hopefully. I haven't
Okay.
really like DM'd him. I saw him. I talked to him the other day. He just said he was gonna stream it, so I figured, all right, I'll buy it, get good, and maybe I'll play him.
When you do, every time you score, scream copious, and don't
Okay.
acknowledge that it's from me.
He has to accept the invite from me though. I mean,
If
so
you're-
fingers
anybody
crossed.
who plays Tommy in anything from now on, anytime you score on him, scream copious. Let's just see how long it takes for him to go crazy. I think if nobody acknowledges that I told people to do it or anything like that, it's something that I think will kind of, and don't like laugh about it. Just say it every single
I don't
time.
know
You know what I mean? Like
I
just
don't know the
say it.
joke behind it.
Well, that's
I don't
my
know the
word.
joke
That's
behind
my
it, so
thing.
that's perfect.
That's my word. That's my thing. I have a T-shirt that's hashtag copious. That's my catchphrase. You never heard me say copious?
Are you the only one who does merchandise behind that?
For copious or in general?
Or just in general? I'm sorry.
Tommy, he has sold a shirt, but I don't think he has one currently. Clown is against it. Me, because Clown hates money. I love money a lot. I don't have any of it. I'm looking to change
I don't think
that.
it's greed.
No.
I know Clown hates greed. I don't think it's greed.
It's
I think
not
it's just being a
greed.
good businessman
It's
and
not
trying
greed to want to better your family. It's not. I'm poor
Absolutely.
as fuck. I'm poor as fuck. I want my life to be a little bit better. That's all. I live in a basement, I want to be a little bit better.
Yeah, man.
I'd like to move out of a
Absolutely.
basement. That's all. I like money.
No,
I do have a merch
that's
store
great
at
motivation.
spreadshirt.com, www.deadondave.spreadshirt.com. I am moving over to Wrestling Tees eventually. I'm going to have to figure something out because I had somebody who was making something and now none of that has come to fruition yet. So I'm not sure if it's still happening. So I might have to find a new artist. I'm not exactly sure on that, but we do have a Spreadshirt still up, www.deadondave.spreadshirt.com. It's in the description box. We got all kinds of shirts there and mugs and all kinds of shit. Go check it out, brother.
Right on. All right, man. I appreciate your time.
No problem. Thanks for calling in. You have a good night.
You too.
Good stuff. We're having a good show tonight, Just having a good time. What are you doing over there? Why are you eating a sandwich? You made barbecue earlier.
I know, but I wanted chocolate and I didn't have any, so I made a salami sandwich.
Because a salami sandwich is a replacement for chocolate? That is some high-level fucking shit right there. You should be proud of that.
I am.
You should be. That
How
is,
long it took me to come up with that?
that's pretty damn amazing. I don't know how many people are going to get from chocolate to salami, but you know what? Yeah, fucking shit. All right, let's take one final caller. Let's bring in
Okay.
Damn Daniel. You're live at Dead on
Okay,
Dave.
I'm
What you
gonna
got?
talk about a serious topic.
No, you're not.
Yes, I will.
Oh,
I
no,
will,
you're
trust
not.
me.
I don't think you are.
No. It's about a movie. It's about a movie.
Okay.
Okay. So can we talk about the whole? No, it's kind of about a movie. Can we talk about the whole Boss Baby situation on YouTube?
Who?
Yeah, the Boss Baby.
I don't know that.
You don't know the Boss Baby?
No.
My profile pictures of a scene from the movie.
Nope. Don't know it.
Oh my, you're behind.
I'm
Yeah,
old.
yeah.
I don't, dude. I'm a very bubbled person at this point in my life.
I'm sorry.
I
Somebody's-
am.
No, I'm sorry. Somebody just wrote in chat. Obesity, heart attack, obesity.
Yeah, well, that's vegetables erection. Somebody who's never even sniffed a vagina, so he can say whatever he likes. It doesn't bother me one bit. I'm fat. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, I'm fat. Rather be fat than stupid. All right. You got anything, damn Daniel? Because you're annoying me.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. But I do have something.
Oh, Christ.
Can I read you a story? It's not about crabs.
It's totally about crabs.
It's not about crabs. I have a book here.
Do you have a book? Because I actually have a book. I wrote a book for real. You can actually buy it.
Well, can I get it signed from Dead on Dave?
Yeah, actually you could. If you go to Amazon, you type in my name, David Vancura, or The Chronicles of L.J. Stevens, go to Amazon, buy the book. You can buy it on hardback or on digital. If you buy the hardback, send it to me. Well, actually, no, I'm not giving you my address. You sound really creepy. But, well, shit, no, I guess I can't sign it because I'm not giving you my address and I don't have a P.O. box. So.
Okay, so can I read you this story?
Yeah, go ahead.
For me, summer vacation is basically a 3-month guilt trip. Just because the weather's nice, everyone expects you to be outside frolicking or whatever. And if you don't spend every second outdoors, people think there's something wrong with you. But the truth is, I've always been more of an indoor person. The way I like to spend my summer vacation is in front of the playing video games with the curtains closed and the lights turned off. Unfortunately, Mom's idea of the perfect summer vacation is different from mine. You should really let some sunlight in here, he hisses. Mom says it's not natural for a kid to stay indoors when it's sunny outside. I tell her that I'm just trying to protect my skin so I don't look all wrinkly like her when I'm old. Okay, this is a whole 200 pages. Do you want me to read it all?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Do it. Do your thing.
Okay.
No, actually, I'm gonna kick you out of here. I fell asleep a little bit there. Yeah, I think I actually fell asleep. Like I was playing a bit. I was playing a bit where I was like in a fake. I was asleep, and then I actually fell asleep.
Hey, I was just trying to read Diary from Wimpy Kid Dog Days.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a great book.
I'm glad.
I did a book report on it. Oh God, my earbuds came.
It's not a good book report. You're gonna get an F.
What? My earbuds came out. I didn't hear you.
All right. Well, I said.
Can I say one more thing before I go?
No, you can't.
No,
you can't. This is what I deal with. This is my life. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I just spoke to the Wimpy Kid. Anyway, thank you guys very much for joining us right here on Dead on Dave Productions. That put the show into the ground. That put the Vegetables Erection. The Diary of a School Shooter. Yeah, it really is. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the show tonight. For the most part, I had a good time. Gizmo had a good time. Yeah, that's right. Look at him. He's happy. He's happy. He's got big ears. Look at him. He's a good time. Just don't get him wet. Don't get him wet. Thank you guys very much for the donations earlier. We got ourselves one pack ready to go tomorrow out of the old booster box there. We'll open the Pokemon stream with a card opening, so make sure you're there for that. And if you want to continue to donate to the show, we'll just open up more packs as we go. Thank you very much for joining us right here on Dead on Dave Productions. Like, subscribe, and share. And remember, as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. Keep it copious, folks. Can I go talk my wife into giving me some sex? That's not a good look. I'm not optimistic. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. And peace. Here's your winner,